In today's time, we're living in a microwave culture. People, we work less than the previous generation. We don't want to build and develop things like our forefathers. And a lot of us want things very quick. That's why a lot of you lost money on that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency nonsense. Because we don't want to put our time and effort into things to make it develop. And we don't want to work on things that make us more successful people, better people, more financially literate. We want things right away. And unfortunately, that comes in the culture of BBLs. Now, shout out to brother SPK because he sent me this story that we want to talk about today. And I want to stop the show right now to give ladies a warning. So let's stop. Cut the music off. If you're a young lady right now and you want to have a bigger behind, let me tell you, it is definitely not worth getting a BBL to do it. Not even really in America, and definitely not overseas. It can end your life right away. Because as soon as you get some fat tissue stuck in your arteries, you're instantly dead. You're dead instantly, all right? And I want to show you guys this particular story that happened in the Houston area. We have two single moms, unfortunately. One of them with 3 kids that are no longer there, young, beautiful women, because of a botched BBL procedure. I want to play this particular clip that happened in Houston, and then we're going to come back.
And welcome back to the second half hour of The Factor Uncensored. It's a new year, and for some people, it's a chance to create a new look for themselves. We just talked about the obsession with the ladies a few minutes ago here on The Factor Uncensored. Now we're discussing and going to discuss how dangerous the procedure can be. 2 women, both mothers, got the procedure, and we heard about them over the weekend. Just devastating to many of the people who read it, and they ended up dying. Secreta Tolliver traveled from Chicago to the Dominican Republic for her BBL. She died from internal bleeding while recovering from the procedure last month. 26-year-old Janisha Jayla Williams got surgery for both a BBL and a butt lift in 2021. Sadly, she never woke up once the surgery was completed. Turns out an unlicensed doctor gave her anesthesia. Board-certified plastic surgeon and the man who has been ringing the alarm here in Houston for months, Dr. Malik Kutty, joins me now here on The Factor Uncensored to hear. And we all saw those pictures on social media. And as I got them, I sent them to my producer. To hear that such young people, lives have ended as a result of them seeking beauty, dying to be beautiful in their minds. Your thoughts about seeing so many young people in their lives as a result of getting plastic surgery?
Well, I think you have to really think about how those patients end up where they end up to have those operations, and that's really where the problem lies. If you separate out the people who had serious problems or a death from everyone else, I think what you'd find is the vast majority of them are being done by surgeons who should not be doing it. They're done in facilities where surgery shouldn't happen. The anesthesia services are really substandard. The vast majority of problems are happening in those situations.
And unfortunately, doctor, what we have is individuals who find the cheap route. These are people who are not board certified, not in this country. In one case, the Dominican Republic. In another case, this person did not have a license. And so they're likely charging cheaper rates.
Oh, they definitely are charging less. And, you know, you have people who are, that say you find a surgeon to perform the procedure in the first place, and you find him on TikTok, and on TikTok or Instagram, you have all these different doctors advertising services, basically, you know, just as if it were any other commodity. And people will gravitate toward the ones that are cheaper, and they don't understand that it's not a commodity. There's a big difference between this operation or any plastic surgery operation being done by somebody who's qualified and somebody who should absolutely not be doing it. The ones who shouldn't be doing it are doing it very cheaply, and the patients don't understand that.
Let me say this. As a guy who went to medical school and graduated, You know, I understand that surgeries and enhancements and dermatology and even plastic surgery, which are very popular residencies, people want to be those kind of things, orthopedic surgeons. I understand how a woman wants to feel beautiful, but we're also dealing with the fact that this is not, you know, a shopping thing that you see. Like when you go to Instagram, you can buy a nice skirt for cheap. You can buy nice shoes for cheap. You can get deals on makeup. You can get deals on jewelry for cheap. Like there's a big industry for that. But women are looking at BBL procedures as if they're buying clothes off Instagram. This is not Fashion Nova. There is no Fashion Nova for BBLs, and such that you see somebody posting something on TikTok or Instagram, you're trying to buy it and then, you know, believe that you're going to get a deal. And then, so my question is, once you get this deal, then what? That would be my question. I really want to know. Once you get this deal, then what? What do you get out of having an enhanced butt? Is it going to change your relationships with men? No. Is it going to help you get a better job? No. Are people going to like you more? No. So then what do you get out of it? It doesn't guarantee that you're going to get married. It doesn't guarantee that you're going to feel better about yourself. And to be fair to the ladies that we see on that Fox clip, those ladies are beautiful. Like for real, those are good looking ladies. Those are good looking black women. For a fact, they don't even need it. So then what's the situation then? A lot of ladies have low self-esteem. Low self-esteem, and that's something that I understand with a lot of ladies in the black community that black men are all the time dealing with. No matter what, if you look at this lady, you can tell her all day, baby, you are beautiful. You're a good looking woman. You don't need a BBL, or you don't need breast implants, or you don't need a facelift, or you don't need a tummy tuck. All that you need to do is, you know, work at it. If you want to have a better butt, you can do some squats and things like that, or you can improve your things. You know, as black men, you can tell women that all the time. And you know what? They don't listen. I'm going to tell you that a lot of times, men's input on how women look, it doesn't matter. Because the only person that it matters is, number one, whoever they like, somebody they're dealing with that they really appreciate. And usually that don't even work. It matters how they feel. And we got to stop acting like these women don't know the risks. They have friends. They have families who love them. And people, I'm going to give credit to other black women. Other black women tell them, look, Gina, or whatever your name is, baby, don't go out there and get the BBL. You're going out here to, you know, the Dominican Republic and get that. And then, you know, you might wake up, your lung is missing. You might wake up and your kidney is missing. You don't know who you're dealing with. And then at the worst, you wake up and you're dead. What about your kids? And these women that are doing this stuff, they're single moms, young single moms. So if something happens, what happens to your children? I mean, you carried in the term. How are they going to describe their mother? Oh, our mother passed because our mother had a BBL and she wasn't there for our lives. That's the reality that we're dealing with. And women need to understand that a big behind is not what's going to make you look so beautiful. I mean, if you look at almost any woman who's married to a successful guy, what are we going to find out? I'm just going to be real. What are we going to find out? I'm going to tell you the truth. Here's what we're going to find out for sure. Most women married to a successful guy don't got a BBL. It's these rappers, and most of those chicks get treated like side pieces, if you want to be real. Nobody is even worried about those ladies. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. Hey guys, I really appreciate you for all that you do. Ladies, please, I'm begging you, stay away from the BBLs. Peace.